Hey everybody, I'm Lindze. I'm a costumer and a makeup artist, and I want to be in the ultimate party.
The greatest adventurers in the kingdom step forward to join an incredible and definitely real quest. Now they must stand in judgment to join the ultimate party.
Hail and well met, internet travelers! Welcome to the Ultimate Party, where people will try and make characters throughout the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition system, and we'll make fun of them, because we're petty and dead inside.
Mostly that.
Yes, I'm David.
I'm Andy.
I am Sammy.
I'm gonna make fun of you for that intro.
It was good.
Which makes
I'm
him
Brian.
makes him Brian.
I'm
Yeah.
Brian. That's my job.
And while he berates me and destroys me on an internal, personal level, our guest this episode is Lindze, who's a cosplayer of some renown. We're going to find out what sort of character she's made, and then figure out where she would fit within the Ultimate Party.
So I think I'd be a good candidate for the ultimate party because I'm kind of a smash and grab type person. So if there's a situation where you need someone to just go in there with no fear for their own safety, I am your woman. So, I typically like those types of characters. I particularly like the Barbarian class because when the Barbarian class was first created in the 80s, the author of the manual said that it was too powerful and too vaguely defined, which coincidentally was what my ex-husband said about me. So I identify with it.
Is she telling the truth about the barbarian class history?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to roll for my race. So I'm a half-elf, and I'm going to believe that this is a half-barbarian, half-elf because I said so.
Not half human. Very specifically.
Right.
Well, okay, so then we have to invent what the barbarian race looks like.
No, it's part of your face is a sword.
Mm-hmm.
The other half,
Yep.
It's Axe body spray.
you're a loincloth, you're some body spray, you are...
Instead of a full arm, it's just a hand holding a thing of ale out of the shoulder.
So now I'm rolling for my class. So I rolled a ranger, which is going to be a little interesting. Rangers are typically kind of independent, though, which we kind of already established because all of my two parents' kin don't really accept me. So that kind of fits. I like to be out in the wild. I don't need like a hot bath or like, a warm bed. I'm okay with roughing it. And so, because I'm a barbarian. I don't care about all those, material possessions and things.
I think she just means like culturally barbarian and not necessarily like
Right.
racially barbarian. So
Okay.
it's just like she was raised like really upset
Well,
most of the
listen,
time.
the barbarian tribes have scouts. They can...
Yeah, they do,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. So the human side is like a barbarian clan.
No, there's no human. It's half elf,
barbarian.
half barbarian,
All ranger.
all ranger.
That's Chuck Norris.
We're
Just
not
a
gonna be.
heads up, as someone who was an advanced green belt with 2 tips in Chun-Kuk-Do, which is Chuck Norris's fighting style,
Yep.
I can go ahead and clarify that at no point was he a ranger. If anything, he's a monk.
He was a Texas ranger.
All right, so now I'm going to roll for my height. Let's see what we got. All right, a 0 and 4. Can I just pretend this is 40, so I got like 40 inches to like 4'9"? Because my God, that's small. You know what? It actually, it fits because I have a short man's complex. That's one of the reasons why I'm so angry, but it's also why I'm so stealthy and I'm a good ranger because I'm small. I'm very compact and small.
All right, so we have a height now, and now that I have a height in mind, I'm picturing. So we have someone who's stealthy and is good at like tracking things and all that stuff, but also has, some would say, a berserker rage within them.
Oh.
This is Wolverine.
Yeah, you're right. It is Wolverine.
Yo!
Shit.
And you know what? Wolverine is
Half-
absolutely a ranger barbarian.
Half barbarian, half ranger, half elf, but I guess then we would just say Canadian, right?
Yep.
So yeah, all right, I'm on board.
So I think for skin color, I'm gonna go with more the Drow elf complexion because I think that would be better for stealth because I'll be like dark skinned. So I am going to have dyed my hair with different herbs to be dark. So I am almost completely in the dark, which I also have better vision for.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, if you're going to be an elf who's also a berserker type person, the drow is probably your best bet.
I mean, it's just like that. So it's just like Driz Do'Urden cosplaying as the Crow.
so edgelord it would make Reaper
It's just
blush.
like every
It's just like, whoa.
every hot topic just orgasm.
So I think for age, I'm going to be in my prime of 62 years old, just because I'm going to be young enough to where I'm still a little reckless, but old enough to, have some skills.
That's like 30.
Well, some of us take a while to get out of our young phases.
That's called denial.
And now my favorite part, I'm going to roll for my alignment. So I rolled to be chaotic good, which is perfect for this character.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although that's
You did a
distinctly
good job.
not Wolverine, who is chaotic neutral.
Is he though?
He's like,
How many people has Wolverine killed, and that not typically bad people?
He seems to be kind of like a
He kills-
reformed renegade.
Brian, he's the best there is at what he does.
And what he does is kill
And
people
that's
over.
gymnastics.
He kills people over bar scuffles.
All right, so here's to get to the real crux of my personality. We're gonna roll for my background. And I rolled Sage. That's seems a little bit counterintuitive, but you know what? I'm gonna be an astronomer sage. So I have learned from all of my years of, roaming alone in my abandoned state, how to, interpret the stars for my own benefit. So you know what? It works for my ranging and my adventuring skills.
she's rolling with it. I like it.
Yeah.
She's a couple of times in this character, she's been throwing curveballs, and she's doing that thing where, you hit the ground, but you bend the knee and you roll, right?
Yeah.
She's with it. She's done it every time.
Okay, so now I'm gonna roll for personality trait, and I rolled a 5. I place no stock in wealthy or well-mannered folk, and money and manners won't save you from these fists. And next, I'm gonna roll for ideal. Nature. The natural world is more important than all the constructs of civilization.
That's freaking perfect.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
lined
She
up.
literally called it constructs of civilization. Earlier she said gender doesn't matter, it's all a societal construct.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
Just fucking
So
came
that's
together.
like on the nose. This is a cohesive
Yeah.
situation.
Well, and considering it started with Half-Elf Half-Barbarian, all that other
Yeah,
shit, I
yeah.
think it's come together really well,
Now we're the fools.
Yeah. The master has become,
Yeah.
the student has become, I don't know.
And next for bond. I am the last of my tribe, and it is up to me to ensure their names enter legend. Well, I'm the only of my tribe, so you're right, I am the last of my tribe. And you know what? My name will enter the legend, because with all these mad skills, you will be hearing about me.
I'm kind of growing fond of this character, like a
No,
lot.
right? Can we hang with this character?
No, not
It's
a
thinking.
half drow.
I'd advise against it.
Can I hang with an angry badger?
I mean, you can.
It's your life.
The
You're
key word
thinking-
is briefly.
All right, so my character's name is Raven Darksoul.
Raven Darksoul. Raven Darkholm. Mystique. It's like right there.
Oh! Look at the
No.
fucking deep-ass comic lore
And
over
here's
here.
the thing, Mystique is definitely that character too, who's like there, sometimes help, and then other times not.
Yeah.
Mostly
No.
not.
Mostly not.
Well,
Sometimes has 7 children.
It's-
Sometimes doesn't be a mother to them. Never.
All right, so I'm gonna roll for my stats. We got strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence, charisma. So we're gonna find out what kind of person I really am. So I got strength 18, dexterity 14, constitution 17, intelligence 7, wisdom 10, and charisma 4. I'm just really awkward as hell.
She opened by being like, I'm way into barbarians, and then all of these other things happened, and she got to stats, and she's like, yeah, but I'm still way into barbarians, right? It's still strength and constitution, and so I feel like she's a barbarian, but she doesn't, no one ever told her what that is. So she's just like, I'm a barbarian, but she doesn't know she's a barbarian, so she's like, I guess I'm a ranger sage. I don't know, whatever that is.
She's just a swamp kid. She's
She's-
Swamp Thing.
Someone told her rangers live outside. She's like, I live outside.
Right? They study the stars. I see the stars all the time.
Stars right there. Right there. Stars right there.
Rangers use ranged weapons. I throw rocks at things. I killed a frog with a
Oh.
rock yesterday.
Am sage.
I am sage and ranger.
All right, so the full story of Raven Darksoul is that a Drow elf and a berserker barbarian were actually part of a BDSM community and ended up conceiving me, but unfortunately the barbarian was my mother, and she wasn't very nurturing, so she kind of kicked me out at a young age to make my own way, where I found my home in the forest, where I realized I had a knack for animal handling that helped me survive. I honed my ranger skills, being stealthy, of stealing from like the farms to survive, and just generally living by myself. But as a result, I still was kind of lonely. Even my pet raccoon, who shatters in my ear every night till I fall asleep, really just isn't enough for me. So I've decided that I'm done being a loner and I want to find a band to join.
Rest in peace to her dad, death by snoo snoo, when his mother crushed his frail elvish pelvis with her powerful barbarian watermelon destroying legs.
These are like the oldest memes, though.
The watermelon crushing never gets old.
Ew. I hate that.
So I only had 2 minutes to draw this drawing. So naturally, it's like the Mona Lisa. I have 2 weapons because I am proficient in both. This is a cudgel. This is maybe an axe of some sort, or maybe like a hatchet, something like this. There's probably blood on it, just like this too. Maybe some cool Viking braids, dark hair. These are some goth bangs because I'm very full of angst. And I got a spike on my toes because I like kicking men in the crotch to destroy the patriarchy.
I just want to go over what she said. She has Viking braids, she has a cudgel and an axe, she's wearing a vest and pants. Pants surprises me. Shoes also surprise me. And then she put spikes on the shoes so that she can kick the patriarchy to death.
I'm into
which
it.
is fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
way
that.
into that.
I am surprised she's wearing pants or shoes.
Hello, I'm Raven Darksoul, and I'm not very fond of people, but I will fight for you because this world is broken and it needs to be fixed. And I'm tired of hiding in my forest. We need to go out there and adventure and experience things and spread the word that it doesn't matter if your mom is a barbarian sex fanatic. It doesn't matter that your dad was a dro that also liked to do meth and get really high and have sex in the woods. It doesn't matter. Because what matters is the individual. And I have really good skills at stealing and smashing, and I will do it for the sake of being woke as fuck. So let me join your clan. I may say things I really don't mean to say, and I might even shit in the woods in front of you. And I do have a raccoon that likes to eat other people's food, but when we're in that dark alleyway and you don't know what's gonna get us out of that situation, let me tell you something. You know who's gonna get us out of that situation? I'm gonna get us out of that situation. So I'm gonna smash everything, and I'm going to do it in the name of Raven and BDSM and all that. So let me join, please.
I love the axe thing. First of all,
Yeah.
straight power move, take that to a job interview. 100%. Listen, I'm the best for everything. Everyone on the other side of the table's like, yeah, you're great.
I was not sold on 7 intelligence, but that did it.
Yeah, right?
She nailed 7 intelligence. I was struggling to figure out where that lies. It lies in the kid of a meth head. Going, I'm not smart, and I might kill something, but I want to help.
Brian, you want to start us off on judgment?
Sure. Raven Darksoul. Not a fan of the name. Raven Darksoul murdering insane elf in the woods who thinks they're a barbarian but doesn't understand the concept of things. That's pretty cool.
All right, Sammy, what's your judgment?
I don't know. I'm kind of torn because on the one hand, I think she did a really good job of incorporating the different story elements that she was given and the randomness of it. I think she sort of wrapped it up nicely. But on the other hand, she rolled a ranger, and she kind of was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Right. So I'm in favor. I think she's wonderful. Because I'm impressed with the sort of dance she's doing there, where it's like curveball incorporate. I think it's like just we're there with the axe at the end. It's perfect.
I'm into Raven. I'm into Raven Darksoul. This crazy broken diamond, just shouting out into the universe to be heard. I love it.
And so, Raven Darksoul puts forth a noble effort, barbarianing her way to 4th place.
I really did enjoy creating this intricate web of story. And if you guys want to look up my work, you can go to lindze.com. That's LINDZE.com. And otherwise, I guess I'll see you in the magical forest with my raccoon. Bye.